Can I go catch up on... Make my escape. Can't touch me! I'm out of here! Can't catch me! Make my escape. Huh.
Oh, I'm looking f- It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely dead.
Yeah! And there's so many plants. It's so...
Sir Rahman,
Huh?
do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me?
Interpret it however you want, but there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like...
There's nothing to be angry about.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true.
Go! Huh? Huh? Go! Huh? Phew! Go! Incoming!
Propagate! Don't push your luck.
Speed of light!
Scatter! Propagate! Oh, so sorry.
Cut to the chase! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Huh?
Propagate!
Don't blink!
Cool it!
Go! Incoming!
Scatter!
Got lucky that time.
Freeze! Propagate! Cool it! Scatter! Spring forth! This moment will be frozen in time.
With sword comes shadow. Surprise over!
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers! And it looks like there's something among them.
These are...
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient king...
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious.
There's still something off about this place. The scent of life.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletons. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the info.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rule?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, you'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the form...
But this doesn't make...
Was that the former Dendro?
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King. You've just witnessed his priest.
I've never heard about any. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept this?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I.
Hey, how you...
I'll live. I should probably go.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna be...
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince and I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our...
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy...
Yes. The gods never gave up on...
That must have been rough. But
Raman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
we should get going too. Let's head back. Sino, we're leaving.
Stop yelling.
Huh? Go! Phew!
Sounds good to me.
Huh? Can I go catch up?
Time to go to work.
I'm out of here! Make my escape.
Oh, I...
Raman,
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back.
I guess all I can say now is...
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert.
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a...
You should have known that I would be coming.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb.
I could do a word.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently.
They,
Don't play dumb. They extract divine canned knowledge.
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything.
How did you know?
there's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing... It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if...
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he asked them, do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme...
First, the Academia. After that, with the Doctor's help, and the next, they decided that
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then...
You must have noticed by now. It is as if they are cursed with a desire. Some organisms This is but...
Then what does Lesser Lord... Is she not a true god present in this world?
From the beginning, the Academia has never... When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. Slowly but surely, people began to forget it.
So...
All right, let's try to keep our... Raman?
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look.
The... Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
Or I can go.
Oh, Paimons!
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events.
So, everyone,
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our...
Well, let's brainstorm a little more.
the next time we gather here, we must have.
Yeah!